Hello everybody, and welcome back to Certified Collectibles. Thank you for joining us here for another episode of First Appearances of the Week. This is March 10th, 2021, and we'll be giving you all the first appearances hitting your comic shops today. Now, we only have 3 first appearances and a handful of honorable mentions, so today's video is going to be really quick, but there are some really good titles in here that we think you guys should pick up. So let's go ahead and get started with our first appearances of the week for the week ending March 12th, 2021. First up from DC Comics, Wonder Woman number 770. This features the first appearance of Ratatosk, a squirrel that lives in Yggdrasil, the world tree from Norse mythology. Next up from Marvel Comics, Amazing Spider-Man number 61. This features the first appearance or debut of a new Spider-Man costume. This costume was designed to battle Kingpin. Also from Marvel Comics, Children of the Atom number 1. This features the first team appearance of the Children of the Atom. Cherub, Marvel Guy, Cyclops Lost, Gimmick, and Daycrawler. So those are our 3 first appearances for this week, but we do have a handful of honorable mentions as well, so let's go ahead and take a look at those. First up from Boom Comics, Proctor Valley Road number 1. This is a horror series about the mysterious monsters that haunt Proctor Valley Road and the 4 misfit teenagers who band together to stop them. Next up from Boom Comics, Mighty Morphin number 5. This features the origin of the new Green Ranger. Next from Titan Comics, Blade Runner Origins number 1. This features the origin of the Blade Runners. And finally from Marvel Comics, Star Wars number 12. This features the origin of Kay Dameron and Shara Bey, the parents of Poe Dameron. So those are the 3 first appearances and the few honorable mentions that we have for you guys this week. Now let's go ahead and give you guys our suggestions of which ones we think you should pick up and add to your long-term investment portfolio. Now last week we actually showcased the artwork again when we went through our suggestions, and we saw a lot of positive comments and a lot of positive feedback about that, so we're going to go ahead and do that again this time. So let's go ahead and showcase the art as we go through our suggestions for the first appearances for the week ending March 12th, 2021. Now from the first appearances, Amazing Spider-Man number 61 is one you should pick up. This is the debut of a new Spider-Man costume. Anything Spider-Man related, especially new costumes or new characters, these are comics that you want to pick up, especially for the cover price. Also, Children of the Atom number 1. Once again, this is a Marvel comic. Marvel is really pushing the MCU, and they're the powerhouse behind a lot of television shows and a lot of feature films. So we don't really know how the Children of the Atom may play into that, but it's worth picking up for the cover price. This is the first team appearance of the Children of the Atom. Now from the honorable mentions, Proctor Valley Road number 1 from Boom Comics is one we think you should consider. This is a horror series about some monsters that haunt Proctor Valley Road and 4 misfit teenagers that come together to stop them. This sounds to me like it's going to lend itself very well to film or television. This is clearly speculation, but this might be one worth picking up for the cover price because this sounds like it might very well lend itself nicely to film or TV. Also from Boom Comics, Mighty Morphin number 5. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers are super hot still. People love this franchise. These comics are really hot. And this is an origin story of the new Green Ranger. This is one you definitely want to pick up. Next up, Blade Runner Origins number 1 from Titan Comics. Now this is the origin of the Blade Runners. Origin stories are always good to pick up and add to your collection. But the Blade Runner franchise is not tremendously hot. Not as hot as, let's say, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers or Star Wars. But if you have the resource to pick it up, pick this one up for the cover price, add it to your collection. But if not, put this on the back burner and come back to this one later on. Finally, Star Wars number 12 by Marvel Comics. We say this every single time. Anything Star Wars related, especially origin stories or first appearances of characters, pick these up. This is the origin of Poe Dameron's parents. This is one you definitely want to add to your collection. So those are the suggestions that we have for you guys this week out of the first appearances and honorable mentions. Please drop us some comments in the comment section below. Let us know what you guys think. Give us a thumbs up if you like this video. And as always, please remember to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thank you for joining us here at Certified Collectibles, and we'll see you again next time.